United States and its allies can and should work together is a deterrence message. Deterrence only works if it's visible. And so the exercise by displaying capabilities the way that the United States and its allies can and should work together is a deterrence message. Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm not in Xi Jinping's head, but I hope that what he is thinking is that the United States and its allies are serious in responding or preparing to respond to something bad happening. If he decides to actually do something, then he needs to realize that the United States and others would not let him do it, would respond. So we're trying to change his calculus. The fear that we have is that Xi Jinping might be too confident. He might think that the United States and others would not respond. And I think that China thinks that it's able to it's able to do what it wants, and that the allies, the United States, are not sufficiently strong together or committed, and that it could break any emerging coalition that is being formed. But again, RIMPAC and the efforts that are being made now and the strengthening of alliances, they are meant to change that calculus. If Taiwan were to fall to a possible Chinese invasion, then the consequences certainly for Taiwan, but for the Indo-Pacific, for even beyond the Indo-Pacific, for the world, would be disastrous. Clearly, there has been a message by Beijing that Xi Jinping wants reunification, and is something that will happen, because Taiwan is an island, and so it's not so easy to take an island and to sort of move forces from China to Taiwan, to the island. And I think that if Xi Jinping were to decide to do this, he would have to be absolutely certain to be successful, because this is not something that you can do and not be completely committed. The Taiwanese, from my perspective, could or should do is really focus on their own defense and make sure that it's able to respond to to not only gray zone activity, but also high-end issues. Particularly, I would say, trying to prevent an actual invasion should be the Taiwanese priority. So I would say asymmetric warfare. I don't think that Taiwan needs very big military items, and I know that the Taiwanese government sometimes is tempted to do this, but I think it's a lot more it makes a lot more sense for Taiwan to focus on capabilities that make an invasion a lot more difficult